Hello everybody, I'm Luna and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be making a short video on an Easter egg that was added to Minecraft 1.11. Now you may or may not have heard of this Easter egg, but I've been wanting to make a video on it for a while and I figured let's do it today. So I learned this from an Assume video. I don't know who originally discovered it. But basically, when you have an evoker next to a blue sheep, the evoker will make a cool sound effect and turn the sheep red, as you just saw there. And I decided to test this out in several different ways to see if there were any cool little facts about it, and here's what I found out. Number one, no colors work besides blue dye. I've tried it out with every single color, trust me, and the evoker will not change a sheep unless it is blue. So to give you a couple of examples, we're going to dye it several different colors, and you're going to see that the evoker will not respond. See, he's not moving at all. He's not going to do anything. So there you go, there's your proof, but if I dye it blue, the evoker immediately changes it. Next up, we have the range of this Easter egg, and yes, there is a range. If I put the evoker here, for instance, he will change the sheep's color right away. However, if the evoker is pretty far away from the sheep, like here, in this case, the evoker won't do anything, and it is only once I push him into range that he will change the sheep's color. Like so. So I've done some careful experimentation, and I figured out that the range of this Easter egg is approximately 15 blocks between the evoker and the sheep, and that does not include the blocks that the evoker and the sheep are in. So there are 15 blocks of grass here, and so if I spawn an evoker on this command block, you'll notice he performs the Easter egg just fine. But if I put an evoker on the block right next to the command block, you'll notice he just simply does not react. He needs to be pushed into range for this Easter egg to work. So there you go. As you can see, once he moves inside the 15 block range, he does the Easter egg just fine. However, the range seems to be a little bit different for when the evoker is directly above or directly below the sheep. As you can see here, there's a distance of much less than 15 blocks between the two, and yet the evoker still does not act. The same is true for when the evoker is directly below the sheep. So I don't know exactly how the range works, haven't been able to figure that out, but there are some interesting rules it seems, and let's move on to the next thing. It is also interesting to note that the evoker will do this even when it cannot see the sheep. When the sheep and the evoker are completely blocked off from each other, the Easter egg will still work. As you can see, the sheep has just turned red. And finally, the thing that I find most interesting of all. This Easter egg will work even when both mobs are in the air. So, if I change the color of this sheep, then the evoker will still perform the Easter egg, and I think this is pretty funny. I've used command blocks to give these guys both levitation for pretty much forever, and they will just keep floating on upwards, and if I keep changing the sheep's color, the evoker will just keep changing it back, which I think is really funny, and I really can't think of any practical applications for this at all, but I still think it's pretty fun to just float upwards with these guys and watch them do this. So, guys, that will be the end of the video, and hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on it, and thank you very much for watching. Bye!